Alrighty, it's game 2, and you know, game 1 had highs and lows, certainly highs and indeed lows, and yet another game goes the way of the Invisible Men. It's only a matter of time, and I fear a short time, before we see some sort of just miserable base exchange with both players having Invisible Men in the other player's base, and neither of them having any detection or any not this again, double pylon gas, not a gateway inside. I don't know. Where do you guys get these crazy ideas from? Who, like, where, you know, literally any of the tutorials, any video that you might search online, any guide to StarCraft that you might search online, nowhere, literally nowhere will you see double pylon gas before gateway. Like, it isn't a thing, and with good reason too. It's because it's not good. As for on the other side of the map, Whomst is doing a similar thing, but with overlords. We've got this super fast evo chamber. We've got very quick double gas. What we don't have is a hatchery, and he's going to be feeling the burn of not building a hatchery fairly soon, because you need hatcheries to build units. So without the hatcheries, building the units is trickier. Now we're getting +1 melee attack, which is a Ling upgrade, but we're not getting Ling speed, which is hugely more important, unless it already happened. No, I don't think it did. Harder to tell when you're watching the replays on double speed whether the Lings were upgraded. This guy is going to expand here instead of here. Literally walked past a perfectly good expo location to expand, but like, the Protoss expo is going to finish before the Zerg expo, and like, unless the Zerg is 12 pulling, in which case there should already be Lings in the mineral line here. That should simply never happen. If Whomst were to attack right now, oh, okay, no speed upgrade, so no, he would just die. Stalkers are actually very weak to Lings. They're not particularly good against Lings at all, certainly without blink and intensive micro. So speed Lings can surround Stalkers and chew them up pretty fast. You know, so with these two bases, if Whomst were to hold down the Z button once speed finishes up and get across the map, with what is this? Look, if I just play this on normal speed, this is like literally, it's the slowest push you've ever seen. A queen and 3 overlords. Bum, ba-dum, bam, bam, bam. This isn't slow motion, by the way. This is how fast these things go. Overlords, of course, you can get a speed upgrade for, and queens are quite a lot faster than that on creep. But in the middle of the map, who knows why they're here? I mean, like, no one does. No one does. I would suggest not even whomstdve knows why they're here. Literally, does whomstdve even know that they are there? Much less why they're there. These are the important questions to ask. Anyway, let's speed things up again. More Lings coming out, and army supplies, however, are pretty even. So MarsBar with these Stalkers, it's going to be Invisible Men again, and I don't know, I'm getting a bit bored of the Invisible Men. Folks, to beat Invisible Men, just build detection. That's all you need. Just, you know, if you're a Protoss, build cannons. If you're a Terran, build turrets. If you're playing against a Protoss in the EMS League, just expect them to build Invisible Men. Do yourself a favor, build some detection, and make building Invisible Men look like the silly thing that it is. But as it stands, there is no detection for Whomst, and so if the Invisible Men turn up now, he's dead. He has no way of seeing them, and therefore no way of killing them. So as a Zerg, you know, get a lair, turn your overlords into overseers. That's mobile detection. If you complement that with overlord speed that you can research at any hatchery, that's fast mobile detection. Although overseers do go slightly faster than overlords by default already. MarsBar again going with this loading 2 workers into the prison thing. I have no idea what that's about. As I recall, in the last game it achieved roughly nothing, but he's going to give it a go again. Whomst, still no detection here. The other option as a Zerg is to build spores. So spore crawlers literally in the center of your mineral line is generally the best place to put them. Not out the back, actually in the middle. And that gives you kind of vision on the other side. If you put them out the back, the problem you've got is a DT can stand here and focus down the hatchery and be invisible. So put them in the mineral line. So yeah, here we go. It is unloading and is, for reasons best known to himself, building pylons. No one knows why. On the other side of the map, this queen has managed to walk the whole way across the map. The lings are just going to stand nearby while the queen gets shot in the face, which doesn't seem like the caring, sharing sort of thing that should happen. Photons, these are just pointless. What is the point of these? I don't understand the rationale behind this at all. The lings turn up, but they can't do anything about it. Now, if whomst were to actually send all of the lings across the map, you know, and just run in here, then there's a reasonable chance he could get something done. But, you know, with the cannon, the immortals and stuff, and this many stalkers on the ramp, honestly, probably not. So it is going to, like, what is the point of this? Well, like, why? I don't understand. Anyway, it's Invisible Men for the win. GG.